Alright, I'm going to be doing a complete Layer 2 guide on how to do everything in Layer 2. Let's go. So first, you spawn in, and you spawn in this area and just immediately turn around. Like, you'll spawn in facing that way, just immediately turn around. Immediately. Don't even go that way yet. Climb up here. Go across this gap. And grab this key thing. Jump over here. You can jump around this corner, or you can walk all the way back around, whichever down this corner, just faster. And now you're gonna run to this door. This is just gonna be straight chaser. Straight chaser. I'll have a timestamp showing how to get galewax and how to do the diver journals. So just follow exactly where I'm going. You can jump across this gap right here. Don't have to walk all the way around and go this way. Right here, the wind will always push you. It'll always push you. It won't push you off for some reason. They like changed it. It won't push you off. So you just sit there, just wait. Come up here. Push towards this one. This one likes to push you off. You could go through this cave. Be careful because these things fall. And they can knock you, if you don't have a brick wall, they can knock you off and ragdoll you. Alright. So when you're in here, Bonekeeper will either spawn right here, or he'll spawn on the other side. Bonekeeper is pretty easy. Dodge the red indicators. Parry, no indicators. Just walk behind him when he does the jump. Yeah, pretty easy. He only does 2 different attacks I didn't show him do, and it's a bone throw and a bone wave. That's about it. So if you can't make that jump, you can just run around there and go up there, turn the generator. I'm also gonna show you how to get all of the talents here too. So run back to where you came from. And you won't be able to see as much because you don't have the Ethiron's gaze talent, but you're gonna get that in a second. So I'm gonna run back this way. This is just the easiest way to run. You could jump down, but since you don't have the talent right now, you might get lost. Alright, so once you get to this gap again, you just jump across it, come down here, jump down, and it'll be right here. The ignition base. You can clear your parasites right here, and talk to this guy, and he'll give you the ignition up. Now let's go back. So once you make it to that gap again, just jump across, and instead of going the way that you went last time, the Bonekeeper, go this way. Another lamp to clear your parasites. We'll go down here. You could ignore these guys. This way. Sometimes things will spawn right there and they'll attack you. Just focus on not getting blown off the ring. They're not that fast, so you can get past them. And up here, Jump down here. Run past that guy, and then run right here and just stand still. And you'll fall, and there'll be this one, there's only one place to go in when you fall. So once you get through here, make sure you go through the middle corridor with these parasites. This parasite pit. And you can also follow the lights, but just make sure you go to the middle corridor with the parasite pits every time. Walk down these stairs, and you grab this item. It's a spear. You can just run past these guys again. Just jump up, but you can kill them. After you grab that, go climb up and come back the way you came. Go over the parasite pit. And when you're back at the parasite pit, I went a little bit fast. When you're at the parasite pit, go left once you get out of it, and follow this light, and then you'll be here. Either a bounder or a bonekeeper could spawn. Looks like a bonekeeper spawn, and these things could fall. So you gotta be careful. Do not go through there. Something will fall behind you and you will just get stuck. I'm up here. Once you get here, the easy way is to just run over this super fast, because that will break under and you'll fall back down. Now come this way. We're back at the starter cave. This is where you fell down, and this is where we just came from. And this way you go to where this fence thing is. Come over here, a bounder or a bonekeeper could spawn right here. You just ignore it. Come this way. Press this button, open the door. Clear your parasites. There's a lantern behind this door. You could interact with it through the wall. Now climb up here. And now you talk to this guy. And once you talk to him, he will give you the Ethiron's Gaze talent. You don't have to grab this spear every time. You only need to grab it once, and he will open up the place where you get to Chaser. But you have to talk to this guy every single time after you get the spear, just for him to be able to open him to get a Chaser. This is a shortcut. If you talk to this guy, he opens up a shortcut, and it leads back out to where we went to the cave. That's just nice if you have like a friend that wants to grab the thing, the talent, and doesn't want to have to go grab the spear. Or doesn't want to have to go through the whole cave. So once you're back, come back down where we came from, back to the door. You'll see these guys spawn. These guys can spawn right here or right there. Just ignore them. You don't have to fight them. This is probably the hardest part of the whole layer 2 biz, because this nest is just so annoying, but I'll show you guys how to get through it. So once you're over here, just try to wall climb up here. Try not to run through the actual nest, because if you run through the nest, you will get stuck and you can just die. If you make it up here, you can climb up here. Climb up here, and there's an easy route to chase it. I'll show both routes. Just run past everything. Bonekeeper spawns right here. You can just run past him. Use that because we got the ignition nut earlier. And boom, I chase her. And now I'm gonna go back and show the other route. So if you fell down and you didn't make it, the alternative route isn't too difficult. Once you get to this part, don't go right. Just never go right. The left side is just easier. Things will fall, you can just run through that. These things, they have a time limit, and when you center them, they will break, so just be careful. Run past this Bonekeeper, you'll get here. Again, these have a time limit. Be careful when you're standing on them. careful, there's a little pathway up for you. You could either skip like I did, or you can jump down there and go a slower way. Over here. Just go through that. Back to this ladder, and yeah, you just go back up to Chaser, but I'm still showing my way up to Chaser. There's this Bonekeeper right here. Again, hook. And boom, back up the Chaser. So the Chaser fight, very, very simple. He has one gimmick. He stays in the middle the whole time and shoots moves at you, and all you have to do is just break the glowing red blood jars. So you talk to him, the first time you talk to him, he'll have more dialogue. You talk to him and you can get a couple hits on him and he'll push you away, or you can parry it. He has this move. You'll hear the things from the ceiling fall, you can see him too. I just recommend holding block, because if you're holding block, they cannot block break you. And try to stay on the outskirts, because not too many of them fall on the outskirts, only like a couple. After all the jars are broken, he falls down. When he falls down, you can get some hits on him. Once he gets down to about a bar and a half, once he gets down a bar and a half, he goes to a second phase, where all these things fall from the ceiling. You gotta make sure you dodge them. If you're fighting him, if you stand like right here and hold block, your life's not gonna get hit by anything. And just keep fighting like normal. Jump over the mist wave. Just break all his jars. Parry 3 times. You go back to fighting him. If you're getting low, you can spit on him for healing. I recommend just like always try to be looking at him. Jump over this. He has a wave. Audio is really important for this fight. He has like a fire move that he spawns under you, and you can parry it, dodge it, or block it. You can really do anything with that move. Whatever floats your boat. This fight is very straightforward. Break the jars, dodge that attack, jump over his wave. After you break the jars, sometimes he'll stop his wave early, he can stop that attack early, and he'll fall eventually. Parry all 3 of those. Dodge this. He falls. Boom. Once he's below a bar, his fight will just end. He heals up every single time after the... After he gets back up if all of his jars aren't broken. He heals up like a little bit. And in this phase, if you stand in the middle, you can parry him and not take any damage, but if you have a lot of health left, you can just stand on the outskirts and just take the damage. But you can stand right here and not take any damage, just parry his attacks. And a chest will spawn. Beat Chaser. Now we're gonna go Ethiron. Okay. Ethiron is a little different. Both of their boss fights have the same gimmick where they stay in the middle and they do a set of moves. But your goal before the Ethiron boss fight is to start all these lamps. One's right here. There's no lamp over here, but there is a Kirsten medallion chest that can spawn. You can also get medallions here, which can give you knowledge, enchant stones, enchant grease, Dawnwalker, and dyes. And also, you can use it to talk to Misérables, which we will be talking to in this video. So you turn on that lantern. Sometimes one will spawn there, sometimes one won't. I just always look to my right, because I always know that one might spawn there. Okay. After you activate that lantern, these things can fall. Be careful for those. Go down these stairs. Really only one straight path to Ethiron. Straightforward run. Don't talk to this guy. Spawns 3 guys that just attack you. And your goal is to not touch these purple things, purple pink things. Because if you do, they will start throwing ice spears at you from the sky. So just try not to touch them. If you do, you can outrun the spears, so you don't have to worry about blocking and parrying them. They're always gonna be behind you, but just try not to touch them. If you do touch them, like here, this sound effect will play, and ice spears will just fall from the sky and try to hit you. That's about it. Nothing too deadly. Do a little bit of damage, more just an inconvenience than anything. Just follow the way I'm going. You can also hide under the mushrooms in the trees if you don't want to get hit by them. And this isn't permanent. Oh, I fell a little bit. But follow this path down. Right here, and fall down here. Make sure to minimize your fall damage by using the move that cancels fall damage or landing right there, just slowly jumping down. I will put the code on screen, but I will also say it. So there's 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 3, 1. After you do that, you will get here with another Kyrzen Lantern. Activate it. This guy is the Monster Mantras guy. I lost my Monster Mantras guy. Say you work for no one. Say real funny man. Or say tee hee hee blah blah blah. And he'll be over where the Antiquarian spawns in Kazalaya. Very straightforward path, not many places for you to get lost here. Maybe focus a little bit, because this place is, if you don't know what you're doing, this place could get very confusing. Just because there's some place you need to teleport to, so go over here, climb up this ladder. Like here's the medallion chest can spawn right here, but you want to go to this mist, walk into it. Lantern will be right in front of you. Activate it. Walk into this mist. Turn around. This part is very important. Turn around right here. Turn around. Take a right. See the staircase. Take another right. You'll see the sewers. Drop down here. Nothing in here can attack you until after you activate the lantern, so you're safe to just run around. Follow my path. There's not really many turns either. This is a pretty straightforward path. Medallion just could spawn right there. Here is the execution lantern. The medallion just can also spawn right there. Gonna come back the way that we came from. And right here, some Tacet Kierkegaard people spawn. You can just run past them. I just wanted to frozen over it. So in Strip here, there is going to be a hole that you can just dash through, jump, dash through, and you'll climb this ladder. And you'll be right here, the Sleeping City. These 2 guards spawn right here. Again, you don't have to fight them. These guys can be pretty strong if your build isn't fit for fighting PvE enemies. You can just avoid those guys, hop up the sewers, run this way, and just start climbing up this building. This is the easiest way in my opinion. Just climb up this building. You climb up this building and get right here. You drop down here and there is a pathway. Be careful because you can fall in over you. Nothing that can hit you in, but you can fall in. Run over here. Boom. Last lantern. After that, I will show you where to go. Okay. So, when you're right here, or right, you can also hear it. There's going to be a sound playing, and it's just showing you where to go. It gets louder the closer you get. Medallions just can also spawn right here. If you have grabbed medallions, or have, I think it's 15 knowledge, but I would just say have 20. You can make a deal with Misérables. He gives you two options, either I think it's like a 15% damage boost against Ethiron, or a Young Wish. Talk to this guy. Say anything, doesn't matter, peace of mind. Say I seek power, if you want a damage boost. Here are the coins. He takes some of your medallions. He gives you a strength boost, and the other one costs you, pretty sure, 15 knowledge. Maybe 20. I'm pretty sure it's 15. And he'll give you an extra Young Wish. So after you do that, run down here. You don't have to do that. If you want to keep all your medallions and you don't care about the boost, you don't do that. But that's just always there. Free damage boost for some medallions. So I just take it. Okay. So if you follow the path where I went, right here, this door will be open. You can't fall through these cracks, so you don't have to be scared. But this path is pretty straightforward. Nothing will attack you on this path. Pretty easy. That's me. Also, do this. Pretty much a straight run. Alright, so when you get to this part, this is where you start the boss fight at. Damn it. Alright, this is where you start the boss fight at. Just go through all the dialogue, you read it, but it's nothing. It'll say wake, Ethiron will spawn, and I always run to the right. I can run to the left, but I always just run to the right. Ethiron will now start shooting bones at you, occasionally, that you need to put in these altars. He also will spawn health packs. He'll spawn health packs. So if you ever need help, sometimes he'll spawn these health packs and just give you free health. They don't do anything else. Alright, this is probably his hardest to move, I'd say. The easiest way, in my opinion, is if you have ghosts, you can just air dodge out of it, but I don't have ghosts, so I'm just gonna parry it. Super easy to parry, gives you a million auto parry frames. Once it hits you, just spam up. But if you get block broken, you'll probably immediately die. So I don't have ghosts, so I can't show you the ghost way. Once you put all three of the bones in the altar, he will spawn a staircase that you can go up. If you're also not confident in dodging the one-shot move with the ghost or parrying it, there is another way that you can do, and it involves the staircase actually. If somebody does it, I will show you. Oh, he's doing the move. Alright, nice. So, what you want to do, you gotta be careful, you can get stuck in these gaps, but when he shoots it at you, you're just gonna want to run, you're just going to be sliding down this, and you'll just easily dodge it. Just slide down the staircase, easy way to dodge it, you don't have to worry about anything. You can maybe get stuck in a crevice, so be ready to parry, but easy way to slide down the staircase. This move just blinds you, you can parry it. Pretty straightforward. You can also break it, but it's like impossible to do for long. Okay, so this is Bone Wave move. That will just spawn on one of the levels that you're not on, basically. It's just annoying. It doesn't do anything but be annoying. Once you put in all 3 of the bones on the top level, people get locked in place. This is like how Chaser falls down. This is his fall down. He basically just gets locked in place and you just get frame 1 on him. Use all your moves, damage him. Boom, you're dead. If he doesn't die, if you don't kill him in 1 cycle, or if you need to kill him in multiple cycles, basically what will happen is he will break out and 1 bone from each level will be gone, and you will have to go replace 1 bone on each level, go from the bottom to the top floor. Same process, doesn't get any new moves, nothing changes, everything's the exact same. Don't touch these white orbs. Touch these white orbs, they instantly kill you. Your goal is to run back from where you came through that door. It'll be open, there'll be a chest next to it, so it'll be super easy to see. But yeah, his boss fight is super simple. Super easy, my friends. Super easy, my friends. Really easy to boss fight 2 times. Get people. Get people to 10 minutes. Don't skip like 3 times. Cycle. I just talked about this thing. I just don't need to get that one. 6 long. But yeah, once you get back here, so I'll show you where to go. These guards will spawn. They will throw shit at you and ragdoll you. Very annoying. If you get ragdoll, just spam right click. Just air dash, run this way. All the medallion chests respawn as well, so if you want extra medallions, you can go around and find them, but if you're not too confident in yourself, just follow the way I went. Walk into this, you're done. Skip floor 2. This part is showing how to get the deepshore fossil, and do galewax, and do the ignition deepdrill. Shows everything. I'll have all the timestamps in the description as well. So do the same thing, grab the key. Open this door. If you have all of the talents, I recommend having all the talents before you do this part, but come out here, grab this galewax, jump down here, boom, dive returner 1, right here. I mean, the first dive returner you'll grab. That's actually dive returner 2. Okay, grab that, follow me. I bound a roll spawn right here. You don't have to fight it, just run past it, but I will be fighting it. The journal and the galewax is over there, so you grab the journal and galewax. We'll have 2 galewax. Come down here. Third one will be right there waiting for you. This way is pretty dangerous. Bounders and multiple, I think maybe 2 bounders should out of here, but there will be a bounder following you. Come this way. Boom. Second journal. Run back this way. Come through this passage. If you have the ignition hooked out, which I recommend having before doing this, just makes it easier. I'm up right here. And boom. Killed that. Yeah, we have 3 galewax. Got rid of our parasites. Now come over here to where Bonekeeper is. And in this cave, there's 1 galewax right here. You only need 4 galewax. Don't need any more. So Bonekeeper, turn on the generator. Go back to where you came. drop down here. Boom. Come over here and clear your parasites. And you can come in here. That's how you get the Insectile again, and if you want to do the Ignition Deep Trail, just spam one on all of his dialogues. So for galewax, I'm gonna climb up this ladder. Walk this way. The wind will be pushing you, but just walk down here. There will be a branch section you can walk over. Press E if you have all 4 of your galewaxes. This should just open up. You'll probably be getting blown by the wind. This part is really annoying. You're probably gonna be getting blown by the wind. You gotta wait for it to stop. Ooh. Chest right here. It's really dark. Chest right here. It's super dark. Can't see anything. And chest right here. You can get enchant grease, enchant stones, or the cures and bone weapons. Right here, the wind can sometimes blow you, like while you're coming out, and you can get stuck in there. Super annoying. You just have to wait for it to stop. That is galewax done. All we need to do is just do the diver journals. Just go back. Get back to you. Follow the path on the last team. Let me grab this. You should bring up the team. Just watch out again. Using the street to bring the last professional is in access. You also will need to have grabbed the spear at least once to be able to do the ignition deep drill, because you can't just talk to the guy unless you have grabbed the spear once in your slot, but you need to talk to him to get to where the deep drill is. Talk to this guy. Start again, Hunter's Nest. Just follow me for the journal. It's up here. There will be a little hole in the wall right here that you can just grab. Talk to that. Grab it. The deep drill is right here. So if you want a deep drill, just walk in there. You beat Chaser. You have to have done galewax once at least to be able to get the deepshore also. Come over here, Doctor, and say here are all my findings from the Gale. And she will just give you the deepshore fossil and click on it. Pick any enchant that you want in the game. That's about all there is in layer 2 to cover. If you guys want me to cover anything else on Deepwoken, just let me know in the comments, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.
No, but do you think any mantras are better than this?
This guy's getting fucking. Oh my god. This guy's right.
Fuck, I should have ran, bro.